Hi. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Solo Yacker. What's up, baby? How you doing? What do you want?
You pull money out?
No. I'm coming back to bring you.
Not my problem.
Hey, what's going on? I'll talk to you in a minute, man. I'll get it before I leave. What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? We've got Jason Rain. He's saying hello. What up? We got CB. Yeah, I know it's a little late tonight. I just came back from Jacksonville, which is about like 3.5, 4 hours. I just got home. We got Albert OC4 hanging out, saying hi, everybody. Big Bob 1013 saying evening. We got Mr. Sean Berry. If y'all haven't checked his channel out, check out Mr. Dr. Sean Berry. And we got Jason Rain saying hi, Yacker. And I'm just chilling, having a good time. And we got Michael saying, Michael, sup solo. Yeah, right there, bro. I'm right there with you, just chilling, just hanging out. But just to let you know, we've got this amazing open carry gathering happening in West Palm tomorrow. I've got to get some sleep. It starts at 11 o'clock. I will put that link in the description. I wish I would have done it before I started this, but I'm going to go ahead and just keep going. But I'll get that in there. It is in West Palm. It is going to be, we have 2 different locations that we're starting from. We have one that is going to be if you know West Palm area, if you know where the West Palm Police Department is, there is a parking garage right next to it. We are parking there, and we are walking from there down Clematis or down Banyan Boulevard or whatever it is, and we are walking to the bridge. The other one is got off of Evernia Street. It's 333 Evernia Street in West Palm. It's going to be a good time. I really can't stress how much this is going to be a good time, because we're going to talk about it right now, and you're going to understand so much. And you're very welcome, Dr. Sean Berry. Like I said, I do follow you, and I do watch what you're doing. Just stay out of trouble, man. And that's only a joke. It's just a kidding. I'm only kidding about that. But so we're going to give a little context about what's going on. We are going to West Palm Beach area, the Palm, whatever. It's the Royal Palm Bridge. It's called Middle Bridge in West Palm. We will be out there around 11:30. CB, stop it, bro. You need to stop that. I love you, bro. I love you, man. Dude, I can't say it enough, man. CB, you're amazing. You're always amazing. CB, you are truly amazing. Albert, we are coming to Homestead. I am personally coming to Homestead, I believe in February, the beginning part of February. I'm not going to tell you where, or I will tell you where, but I'm letting you know I am coming down to Homestead, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. We got Cop 350ZX. He's hanging out. And I'm sorry, I'm just getting on a rant here. I saw the big one right there from CB. Like I said, CB, he does a lot of good stuff. He always does stuff like this. And I keep saying, hey, man, I love it. I love it to death. And you don't have to do it. But for anybody that does, I really do truly appreciate it, because it does make a huge difference. My whole month of January is almost fully booked. I've got about 4 or 5 videos. It's not that I've been slacking. It's that I lost a computer, and I'm working. My next month revenue that I get from YouTube is going directly into a computer, which will allow me to start producing videos a lot faster. So just give me time. These videos are coming out. I have started to edit them, but it takes time to render them into a MP format, which I'm running in 4K, which takes up a lot of memory. We've got Gary Pixley. He's saying he's going to be there tomorrow in West Palm. And like I said, in West Palm, there's a lot of stuff that has transpired about West Palm. Let me adjust this just a touch. What has transpired in West Palm? Let me see who that was. Yeah. What has transpired in West Palm is this. My parents received a phone call from the law enforcement in West Palm area that works in with the Secret Service. I contacted them. I went to them and had a meeting to talk about basically what we're going to be doing. The goal was not to try to take away from our gathering. We were going to stick to what we wanted, regardless of whatever they said. They just wanted to have a line of communication in case something did happen. I was in West Palm today. I was in the town of Palm Beach, which is on the beach side of West Palm, or whatever, however you want to look at it. And I went to do an open carry fishing and to speak to WPBF, WPTV, and CBS News and the Palm Beach Post. I had like 4 interviews with news media today, and they're going to be again with us tomorrow, which is amazing. To get any kind of coverage on some of this is always good, because we're out there trying to let people know about their rights, and that's what this is all about. I will include some of that stuff later. I will, mirror a lot of that stuff so that you can see it yourself, what has come to or what has been put out there, so that you understand what's going on. But they all came out. From what I have read, I do know that Moms Demand Action. Moms Demand Action are coming to counter protest our open carry fishing gathering. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good, because I can't wait. I love Moms Demand Action. They're one of my favorites. That's all I can say. I'm getting really, really excited. I've got all the GoPro, all the good stuff, like everything I can charge, I'm getting charged so that I make sure I don't have any kind of battery issues. I want to document everything, because it should be a good time. Even when I was out today, I probably saw a good 400 to 500 people, whether they were driving or walking up and down the bridge. This is going to be one of the most, it's going to be a very, 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 very amazing gathering. So I hope that some of y'all can make it. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, CB, and I appreciate it. Yeah, Paul says you deserve it. And, I do this. I don't just do this for myself. I do this for everybody. There's a lot of things that we're looking at legislation-wise throughout the entire United States, and we all have to stick together. At the end of the day, if we don't all stick together, we're all going to lose together. And Jason Rain, I get it, man. Don't worry, man. If I can get as close as I can, we do try to travel around, trying to make sure that everybody can join these. I wish, if I can get it closer. Jason Rain, where are you exactly at? Because that's what I would say. CB says he just got $15K off from his lawyer firm. Oh wow, good for you, man. That's awesome. That's because right now I know you're going through the same things. You're dealing with a lot of things that, Second Amendment up in where you're at. So it really does go a long way. I mean, I put that right into either a gas tank, or I put that into the fishing line, or whatever it is I put it into. I put all that money that I get into what I can. so that I can make sure that we always have a successful open carry gathering. Yeah, definitely, Albert. I'll definitely hit you up, man. I'll shoot you an email. Everybody hit that thumbs up. CB's saying hit that thumbs up, everybody. Hit it up. Hit that thumbs up. If I wish you could hit it like 16 times, but unfortunately it's just one time at a time, you know what I mean? And CB says he's got some action for those MILFs, and I think my wife's sleeping, so everybody, shh, don't say this. But I was sitting out on this bridge, and I'm going to let you know there were some hotties. I mean, I'm married. I love my wife. She's the best thing in the world. I'm married. I love my wife, but I didn't go blind. I'm not blind, everybody. I can still see pretty girls. It happens. And same thing with my wife. I'm sure she sees pretty guys. She never tells me about it. And that's why I'm saying, shh, don't tell her I said it. But there were some hotties, and tomorrow we have good weather. So we're going to probably see a lot of, probably some hotties walking up and down that bridge. No way. Decipher, hey Solo, I would cancel tomorrow given the threats from Iran terrorist cells. Fears will be at an all-time high, especially if Trump is around. Please be careful. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. I've got something for Iran. But we're not looking at terrorists. Like, it's more than likely not going to happen. And if it were to happen, we're going to end it pretty quick. Because if we see some stupid stuff going on, I mean, unless the guy's got a bomb strapped to his chest, I mean, but it's not happening, man. It's really not happening. Yeah. Cop 350Z says ain't canceling over a terrorist possibly, or over a terrorist possibly, or they win. Absolutely. Same thing. When I got the phone call, when my parents got the phone call about all this stuff that went on, that was one of the first things that I thought was that they were going to be like, hey, can you change the day? Can you make it when it, and that wasn't going to happen. That was not my agenda. So, yeah, don't worry, Decipher. I will be careful. If you haven't, check out Decipher. He's got a nice YouTube channel. He's getting close to 1,000 subscribers. He's really cool guy. I've gone out and open carried with him. He does a lot of open carry up in Tennessee. He's actually from Florida, so check him out. Check out CB. Like I said, CB, he's got a channel as well. He does a lot of good stuff up where he's from and up in Oregon. So yeah, definitely check these guys out. Hey, what's up, J Love? Chilling out the house. Yeah. Jason Rain says he's at the top of Wisconsin, staying at a friend's place. Yeah, you're a long way away, man. That's a long way. But back to what I was saying, we've got a great open carry gathering that's happening on tomorrow. Tomorrow at in the description, there's 2 different locations. One is about a mile and a quarter. It's right in between that. And then we have another one that's about a half a mile. Though, if you know the West Palm area, the first one is going to be off Clematis Street. Amazing spot. It's the same spot that we did it back in March. We're basically going to be walking from Clematis. We are going to have the Pledge of Allegiance at the police department, and then we're going to walk through downtown West Palm they have a farmer's market or something to that effect. that is where Moms Demand Action are going to be counter protesting us. So as we make our walk to the bridge to go fishing, we will encounter their counter protest. Wait for that video. I've got other video that will probably make it before that video, but anyway, that will be a good part of the video. So definitely check it out, and it's going to be good. And then we're going to make our way, and that's the mile walk. The half-mile walk is going to be just off of just a couple blocks away, but both directions are in the same direction, and we're meeting together. The other one's off of Evernia Street. I believe it's 333 Evernia Street. It's a parking garage in West Palm. If you know the area, most of y'all won't. I will include the link so that you can click on the link and find out all the descriptions and do all the Google searches yourself, all that good stuff. But we have two different locations. One's a mile, one's a half mile walk to the bridge. Once we're on the bridge, we're basically going to be out there fishing, and we're going to be talking to people, letting them know about open carry rights. I believe at least 2 to possibly 3 different news groups will be out there. CNN is in the area, and I'm not sure if they've caught wind of the gathering. So CNN could be there. They'll probably try to twist it in some kind of construed way, but we're not going to deal with that. What we are going to deal with is spreading the education about gun rights here in Florida, what they're trying to do with our gun rights here in Florida, and how they're trying to change laws here in Florida, and also trying to catch a fish. And that's what we mainly do, is we try to advocate for our gun rights, and we try to go and catch dinner at the end of the day. Sounds like a great time to me. But, that's just how it is. But the one thing that I'm really excited about is really Moms Demand Action. Moms Demand Action, I'm really looking forward to meeting you. Shannon Watts, I hope you're watching. Not a big fan. I wish you were there, but you're not from Florida. So for all your Florida people of Moms Demand Action, I can't wait to meet you. Let's see. Gary Pixie says, gotta love hotties. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love my wife to death. I wouldn't trade her in for any of these hotties. But, at the same time, it's like you got girls walking up and down the bridge, and they're in their bikinis and stuff. I'm sorry. It's like when we go to South Beach. How do you not expect to see a bunch of friggin' girls wearing thongs and stuff? I mean, I didn't go blind. I just, I love my wife. I can't say that enough. I love her to death. Evernia, yeah. Anthony Gonzalez says Evernia. Evernia Street is the half-mile walk, and then off of Clematis is the mile and about a quarter. And like I said, what I will reiterate right now, you need a fishing pole, you need a fishing license, and as long as you have those 2 things, you can come join us in open carry out on this bridge. If you want to come with us and just support us and say, hey, I just want to come and join you guys, I don't want to fish, I don't want to do anything, and you have a concealed weapons license, you're more than welcome to join us. This is an open, if you want to just come out and say hi and whatever, if you don't have a firearm, come out and see us. If you do have a firearm and you're not fishing, make sure you have a concealed weapons license and come see us. I'm not saying this is restrictive. The only way to come out there is to open carry. It's not. It's a free invitation for anybody. If you want to come, just say hi to Solo Yacker. Come out and just shake my hand and see what we're doing and meet all the other people. Please, I'm begging you, please come out and see us, because I'm a pretty nice guy, but all the people I've ever met are really, they're truly genuinely really nice people. And some people may disagree with how we do it, but that's a whole different discussion. What I am saying is I want to see, I'm trying to get 200 people out there. If I can get 200 people out there just shaking hands, waving a flag and saying hi to the all the people driving, that's what it's about. It's like, help us get the information out there, because they know we're coming. So let's make it as big as we can. And if you have the time tomorrow between 11 o'clock and 3 p.m., and once again, I'll put that link in the description so you can get that information yourself. But I can't say it enough. I hope to see all of you there. I wish I could see all my subscribers, everybody from Florida Carry, there. I'm going to hop back into the chat, and we're going to talk about one other thing before that, or after that. You get a line, I'll get a pole, and we'll go to the fishing in the crawdad pool. Yeah, for sure. That's a song. I know that. Yeah. Check this one out as well. Check out this channel. Yeah, let everybody know what that channel is, because they don't really know what it is. Yeah. I can't. I totally agree with you, CB. Any girl that sticks around me is she's a winner, because I'm a little extreme at times. Yeah, and if you're coming, bring the family. This is not limited to not family. I was trying to bring my daughter, but my wife said no media presence for the daughter yet, so we're not bringing the baby. Yeah, man, friggin' Anthony Gonzalez, it says, seriously, check out her channel. She's an attorney that teaches constitutional law and lives in Gainesville. What is her channel, so that everybody knows? I will check out her channel if I haven't already. I think I have. I think I got her card from that day. We've got Jeep in Survival. He's in Boca tonight, leaving tomorrow. I would love to have come out tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah. It does suck, man. When we can, we can. When you can't, you can't. There's only so much you can do. If you can be there, be there. That's what I would say. And Gary, I've got all your flags on poles right now, and they're ready to go. So we've got a lot of good stuff, a lot of poles coming, a lot of flags, and it's gonna be good. And Jason Rains, imagine having 15,000 people fishing. Yeah, that bridge ain't gonna hold it. I wish it would, but yeah. If we could get 15K out there, that'd be there it is, right there. Chris Anna Hall JD, or I'm sorry, Chris Anna Hall JD, and I like I said, for anybody, check her channel out as well. For anybody that's got content and anybody that doesn't have content, check out all their channels. I always say, if they've got some kind of content, I'll usually subscribe to them, just because they're trying to put out some content. It's a lot of work to put out YouTube content. For me, I don't have like an editing, like people that are editing my videos. It's me going out, me recording, me editing, Like it's just me, and it does take time. Editing, like there's times I go out and I have roughly anywhere from maybe 2 to 4 hours of 4K footage. It's a lot of footage, and the file sizes are huge, and so it does take a lot of time to edit it, and then when I render it, it takes a lot of time, and that's why I say on when I get my next little bit of money from YouTube, it's going directly into my next computer so that I can go to hopefully get these videos put out a lot quicker. You have a good night, Jeep and Survival. Get some rest. Have a safe trip home. CB says, I'm not doing YouTube right now. I'm in jail for the last vid. And that's the one thing, is that even on YouTube, you have to be extremely careful, because there are so many guidelines that we have to abide by now on YouTube. And if you get a couple strikes, that third one gets you basically your channel either removed, or you're going to be pretty much out of gas for a while off of YouTube. So it's very, very, very crucial to make sure that you're doing the right things. Yeah. Yeah. 15,000 people in one place would, Jason Ray says, 15,000 people in one place fishing, police would probably be called. Even if they would be called, there's nothing they can do. And even like I actually had, if you haven't seen the video, I actually went down and talked to, with our organization, we have not talked to police at all for almost a year and a half. The only reason we talked to them was because of the president being in the vicinity. And when I say the area or vicinity, we're talking like there's a 2 mile distance between me and where we're fishing and the president. So I would definitely say I really don't care about politicians or anybody, but I'm also trying not to get the people that I'm bringing in trouble or have them involved in something. If I was doing it myself, I would personally just walk right past Mar-a-Lago and not care. But I'm not going to bring 30, 40 people and chance them being hurt or charged or whatever. And that's not the case, because we're fishing, hunting, and camping, which is a complete legal right. So it's when we go out with a group, I have to think about the group, not just myself. When you see these videos of just me, the only person I have to worry about is me. When I go out with a group, I have to worry about everybody's well-being, and that's what my job is as a organizer of Florida Carry, is that I am here to make sure that everybody stays safe. And that's why it's very, very, very important. So what's up? What's up, Patriot in the Dark? Yeah, Anthony Gonzalez says Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, that's where Trump is right now. And he's still in town right now. He's going to be there until, I believe, the 6th. And, I would, if President Trump showed up and he wanted to come hang out with us, I'd be perfectly okay with it. It's not that I'd be against it. I would voice my opinions on, the red flag laws that he's kind of endorsed, and the bump stock, but other than that, Trump has kind of gotten quiet about gun control. He's letting all the Democrats kind of burn themselves. I hope and pray that he's not going to be doing anything stupid with gun control laws, but that's all we can hope. As of right now, he's been pretty quiet. He's not really saying that he's going to be doing anything. So that's a good part. So long as he keeps doing what he's doing with the country, we're good. We got Eggman Eggs here. Check out his channel. We got JT saying, "What's up, Solo? Keep up the good fight, and I'm never going to stop the fight until they leave us alone." Yeah. Jason Rain, there's always, I don't know what it is about my channel. I think I even did my gender reveal where I was having my child, and we went out to a gun range and we shot a balloon, and it was like pink or blue. Somebody disliked that. I also did another video where my grandmother, she was dying. She was at a hospice, and the baby was almost about to be born, and I reached out to her because she couldn't see me, so I made a video that she could see, and I was like, "Hey, Grandma, hold on, I'm gonna get to you, or we want you to see your great grandchild." And somebody thumbs down that one too. I think 2 people thumbs down that. Like, how does somebody thumbs down a video about a dying person's grandmother? And that's what I would say is like, that is just, at the end of the day, I think it's just trolls. I'm not a big fan of them. I know they're on here and they always say stupid stuff about my channel. I mean, anybody can say whatever. I really don't moderate it too much. I let people say what they want. You can say, if it becomes like a racist type of thing, yes, I may delete it. But, if you're like, "Oh, I just don't agree with your open carry and how you say it," I'm okay with it. I don't care. We got Dina Marie. Dina, I hope you're coming tomorrow. I really do. I've been trying to preach this and say it, and I hope you show up. I really do. It'll be a good time. We've got Moms Demand Action. They're going to be out there. There's probably, I'd almost guarantee there's not going to be any kind of negative police interaction. The police may show up and they may come out and say, "Hey, how you doing? Catch anything?" type of thing, but that's about it. And then interactions with, I'd say, thousands of people. There's going to be thousands of people that will see us on a bridge tomorrow. Thousands. We have Donald Trump, we have CNN, we have MSNBC, we have CBS, we have all the news channels. Some of the news channels will be there, some of them will not. But we have a lot of good stuff could come from this, and I highly recommend anybody. GA, the Gladdy Auditor, get onto his channel. He's a First Amendment auditor. I actually had him on my channel. Really cool guy. I want to go over to Lake County where he's from and really see if their Second Amendment sanctuary is a Second Amendment sanctuary. I must have missed something about an official invite, but yeah, this is the official invite today. If you haven't seen it over the last few videos I've done, yeah, this is the invite. Yeah, trolls. Anthony Gonzalez says trolls have no life. Yeah, keyboard warriors. That's what we call them. Keyboard warriors. You gotta love them. Yeah. Haters gonna hate. And the haters gonna hate. I don't care. Haters are gonna hate, and all we can do is all I try to do is try to keep it positive. If you get to a point where you keep pushing me to a point where I'm like, something, now I'm gonna flip the script and I'm gonna kind of get negative on you. But I try to stay positive. I try not to get too many negative. I had one really bad instance, and it was in Miami. And once again, that was before I learned that it's perception on camera is everything. You look like a good person, you are a good person. You look like a bad person, you are a bad person. I'm not saying anybody that says negative things about police, I'm not saying that, but the perception of the camera will give people the fuel they need to hate on you about, if that makes sense. Like, if you're like, "Oh, fuck you, F you," guess what? People are going like, "Oh, you're an a-hole." I don't want to be looked. I'm I don't agree with what the police sometimes do to me. And so, yes, sometimes I feel I have to say something back to them to at least hold some kind of integrity for myself, because I'm not a pushover. I'm all willing to talk to you. I'm all willing to do whatever, long as you don't infringe and violate me or anybody else's rights. You violate my or other people's rights, then that's where the issue is. So I have respect when respect is earned. Respect is not given, respect is earned. Patriot in the Dark says, no worries, the thumbs down actually works out best for the analytics. It means somebody really watched your stuff and didn't like it, so it pushes you in a higher ratings. And if that's the case, so be it. I mean, I'm not here for likes. I always say it, hit that like, share, and then subscribe. I'm not going to tell somebody to hit that dislike, but same principle. If you don't like what I'm putting out, let me know. Like, even on the Miami video, because of the way I was speaking, like, it's if you look at the ratio, I think it's almost like a 60 or maybe like a 70-30 ratio. And then if you look at everything beyond that, it's less than 10%. So yes, there is a perception, and it's not to say that I was wrong in what I said. I feel I was right in what I said, because once again, the way they treated us that day was absolutely wrong. To have guns pointed at you for doing a lawful activity, that's pretty shitty. And I haven't really talked about it. I'm probably not going to get in too much trouble for saying this, but I have a deposition on January 29th for the Miami. So we're starting to roll into this, to that lawsuit in Miami. This is the first time that I've actually had to go to a court proceeding or anything that was court oriented for the Miami incident. And that's we're pushing a year and a half right now. So I've got, like I said, I have a deposition that is coming on January 29th. More than likely, I will not be able to record it. And I will talk to my lawyer after the deposition to see if I can speak about anything about it. Because once again, I'm not trying to ruin anything about the lawsuit. I can tell you that I'm having a deposition because I believe it is public record. It is coming. But I'm not going to talk about what was said, and that's why I don't talk about it a lot. I will keep reminding you, but I won't talk about that one because we are getting closer. That's all I could really say after that. GA, the Gladdy Auditor, says he's from Polk County. Regardless, man, Polk County, Lake County, I'll come over to Polk County. We'll go there, and then we'll drive over to Lake County. We'll go First Amendment and Second Amendment style on them. Yeah, CB is a mod. Yeah, I've got a couple of them on here. Yeah, Dr. Sean Barry is saying, what up, GA? The GA, the Gladdy Auditor. And even Dr. Sean Barry, GA Gladdy Auditor, and all those guys, Rogue Nation, James Madison, Wrights Krispies, Eyes on the State, News Now, South Florida, all those guys. These guys, they do a lot of good work. First Amendment, on the First Amendment side. As of recent, I've started to dabble into the First Amendment because I'm starting to get frustrated with certain politicians. I won't say police, but it's been more the politicians that I'm having issues with, and that is what I'm dealing with. And I'm not a big fan. Yeah. I'm not going to give this away, but I am working on something. I'm working on looking at either a train ticket or a bus ticket up to Virginia. And Yeah, Virginia is in a world of manure. I feel so bad for Virginia, and I really want to go up there and I really want to just document it. I want to see what is going on and really understand. I want to go to their town hall meetings. I want to go to their council meetings. I want to go to any kind of meeting that I can get some information, because the information's out there, but there's a lot of stuff that you really don't know. I want to speak to the people. I want to know what they feel, because right now I thought Florida had it bad. Virginia's got it 20 times worse right now, and I feel bad for Virginia. If once again, like, I don't make a lot of money. I'm not rich. All that stuff. I've got a child. If I may make some kind of GoFundMe, if we can get me up there, I'll work out something. But I try to do things on my own will. I try to work hard to get where I got to go. If people want to help me get there, I'm all for it. That'll just, because it'll be a video that you get to see. You'll get to see it firsthand from my camera view. In a little bit of my documentation, or how I kind of say things. So, Eggman Egg says, James Madison Audits rocks. Yeah. Check out James Madison Audits. He just had a First Amendment audit that went really, really sour. He didn't get arrested or anything, but the officer was very, 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 very aggressive. And James Madison is one of the auditors I could definitely say that he is really not one of those really, like, F the police type of people. And most auditors I know are not like those auditors. They're not like, they just hate police. They have respect for the good ones, and they just have a complete opposite look on the bad ones. And when they get the bad ones, they put those people they expose those bad people. But James Madison went through a really, really, really bad one the other day. I felt really bad for him. So we got Booger Dog. Yeah. Booger Dog says, radio station program contacted in Alexandria says Richmond is expecting 100,000 plus. And once again, it's very crucial for Virginia. Like, I wish that we could get 100,000 people to join an open carry gathering that are fighting against politicians trying to take our rights away. And right now they are in the thick of it, like such a thick, like, I think they've only got, 17 days. I think it was July 20th or something like that. If anybody knows the exact day, they are legitimately looking like it could become like almost a civil war right now. Yeah. And KDK saying Virginia is a testing ground for the gun grabbing, because if whatever works there, if it works there or they find a way, every state around the United States will try to do some kind of gun law. I mean, California, they're in their whole world. They're in a world all their own. But for the ones that actually still have their freedoms, you may start seeing a transformation across the state. And whatever Virginia does, it could trickle down through all the states in America, not just Florida, not just Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, or wherever. It could happen in your own hometown. And that's why it's so important to stand up for what you believe in. Even if it's just calling a senator or calling a congressman, you may not be that person that stands up and you're in the middle of a video, or, even for the little bit I do. You don't have to be that person, but just to make a phone call or write a letter could make a difference. And that's what I would suggest to anybody is have a voice, just whether it's on paper, whether you call them, whatever. Make your voice heard so that these politicians don't try to take our rights away. All right. Yeah. Jason Rain, it's 41 minutes, real quick. And I try to keep, I realize I kind of rambled on a lot of stuff, and now I'm realizing stick to 1 or 2 points, talk about one, talk about the other, and then go back and then just repeat. And then especially with your conversations, like how we got onto Virginia, like we can talk about anything. If you have questions or you want to talk about other things that I have a little bit of knowledge about, I'm all for it. I'm willing to talk about it. Yeah. Simulation 7 says that if you can get to South Carolina, I'll take you from there. Simulation 7, I'm not sure. I've got a few people that I do know up in South Carolina. I'm all for it. I'll come up there and I'll ride out with you. I know you still have freedoms up there. January 20th, I believe that is, and I am working on it. I know that the train ticket would cost me less than I think $60 there and back. So I'm not asking for it, but if I can make it happen, I would love to get up to Virginia and actually be part of it, because Virginia could be the like ground zero for all the gun control that we could see later. Because if any of this does go through in Virginia, it could happen to a lot of others throughout all the states in the United States. And I don't want to see that for anybody. Right now, I'm doing what I can to fight for our open carry rights and our gun rights. Not just open carry. I mean, they've got their so-called A rifle bans. They've got, what else do they have? High capacity magazines. They're trying to change the concealed weapons license. They're trying to change the open carry statute. They're trying to do things with ammo. I mean, it's almost endless. It doesn't stop with them. And unless we start voicing our opinions and letting people know that we don't agree with, we're going to lose everywhere, and hopefully Virginia is not going to be ground zero. That's what I don't want to see. Gary Pixley saying, let's talk about the hotties. I think she went back to bed. But there was, I'll definitely say, there were some college girls. I mean, there's, I can't remember I think it's Palm Beach Atlantic or Atlantic Palm Beach, or I don't know. It's some college down just on the other side of the bridge. A lot of them stay in the dorms and in the apartments around the area, and they travel right over the bridge that we're fishing. And there were a couple hotties. I'm not gonna lie. When I put the video out, you'll see a couple of them, I believe. I haven't really watched all the video, but there was definitely a couple of them, and I would definitely say, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I mean, between the thousands of people that will be driving across the bridge, between the counter protesters, Moms Demand Action, between the 25 to 30 people that I know that are coming, it's going to be a great time. There's not going to be, more than likely, there's not going to be any kind of negative police interaction. That's what I would say. You're not going to have to really worry about guns being pointed at you and probably not being put in handcuffs, long as you're following the law. Unfortunately, we have to follow the law here in Florida. So what that means is you got to have a fishing license. You got to have a fishing pole, and then that will allow you to open carry with us on the bridge. If you want to come out and you want to conceal weapon and just conceal it, and you have a concealed weapons license, you're more than welcome. If you don't fish and you don't have a firearms license and you don't have a firearm, you can come out too. You can come out and just hang out and meet a bunch of people that are all like-minded. You can come and you can say hi to me. I'm a very nice guy. So for anybody that knows, or you probably don't know me, but if you do happen to see me walking around your town, don't hesitate to say hi. Just say, hey Mike, how you doing? Or hey Solo Yacker, I watch your videos, and I'm really like, I'm gonna sit there and say, hey, thanks, come sit down. You want me to buy you a beer, type of thing. Like, I'm a really friendly guy, and I'm all about talking with people. Simulation 7 says he's up in Greenville, South Carolina. And if I can get up there, brother, I will reach out to you because I may need a place to stay. Yeah. They in the simulation just said that the UN, that's the United Nation, is in Maryland and in Canada, ready to come in, and that's how serious what is going on in Virginia is. I believe the National Guard is already there. They haven't. From what I've heard, they haven't really been trying. They're starting to put the National Guard there, and once again, I don't agree with it. What they're doing is unconstitutional. And even what I would say is, where is the president? Where is the president stepping into this? Why is there nobody saying anything about what Virginia is doing? Why are there no judges? Why are there no congressmen? Like who? We need politicians that will not allow this to happen, and for some reason politicians, presidents are allowing this to happen in Virginia. And same thing here in Florida. There are laws that are being passed that we are not in agreement with, and we have to get the right people. We have to get the right people in the right positions to protect our rights. And right now we've got so many social justice warrior politicians that just want to like strip our rights and give everybody free shit. And that's not how it is. Nothing is for free. Yeah. That would be awesome too. And Dina, I hope you're out there. I hope you can come out. KDK, if you can come out, I'm always looking. We're always looking for more women. We've actually had, I believe it's called. Man, I can't remember her name. The name of her group. But we've had some women. We've actually had multiple women come out. The youngest one I've ever seen was about 18, 19, I believe. And we've had, other women, not old, elderly women, but I mean, like in their mid 30s or so, or maybe in their 20s. And I highly recommend for any, like, gun rights it's not just for men, it's for women. Women deserve that same right. They have that same right. And I encourage women to protect themselves, because sometimes men can overpower women. Sometimes women can overpower men. It goes both ways. But I always suggest that women protect themselves, because more often they are subject to things that will happen to them over men. I don't know. I always say women should protect themselves, because sometimes I'm not going to be that guy, but I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm just not going to say it. But I always say men and women should protect themselves how they see fit. If it's mace, so be it. If it's a firearm, so be it. If it's a bat, so be it. I don't care. Protecting yourself is crucial. So, all right. Yeah. Conservative Learning Brew says it's an equalizer. Absolutely. Sometimes, if somebody comes at you with a knife, I'd rather have a gun. Somebody comes at you with a gun, I want to have a gun. I'm not going to, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, Yeah. Anthony Gonzalez says he carries rocket launchers and grenades. Yeah. Yeah. Please, not tomorrow. I just don't want to see rocket launchers or grenades anywhere near the president right now. I don't know how well that would work out. But Anyway, we've got about, I'd say I'm pushing the 57 minute range. I'm going to kind of wrap this up and get into the last little bit of this because I got to get some sleep for tomorrow. I still got a couple things to do. Simulation 7 is where can you buy a rocket launcher? I'm going to say it's going to be the black market because I don't know. Bugman, I have pics of you from November 2nd in Tampa. Dennis, he sent me those photos today, or I think it was today or yesterday. I can't remember. But anyway, we're going to wrap this up. November, tomorrow. Forget about this January 4th. Tomorrow, I will put the link. I will put that link in the description. I will put all the information in the description below later, right after this goes live. Dr. Sean Berry, no dynamite off the bridge. No pipe bombs. But tomorrow, West Palm Beach, the link will be in the description. It'll give you all the information where, like, we're at the parking garage. We've got a parking garage off of Clematis, and we've got a parking garage off of Evernia. We've got two locations. One's a mile, one's a half mile. We meet together. Moms demand action. They will be there counter protesting us. The police are not going to be an issue. They may be around, but they will not be an issue. They're not going to, Florida Carry, myself, and our general counsel have talked to them. They are not going to be an issue for the day. So all we have to do is enjoy trying to catch a fish and talk to people, letting people know their rights, saying, waving to the supporters that we're probably going to see, because like I said, there's going to be about 25 of us, and there's going to be, as of right now, I know of at least 6 to 10 flags that'll be out there. There's going to be a lot of media presence out there. There's going to be a lot of good stuff going on. So I really would appreciate everybody that could come out. That if you can, please come out. It would be so appreciated, not only from me, but for Florida Carry and everybody else through that appreciates us, what we do. Yeah, the Savages are good, man. They're a good little firearm, inexpensive, pretty reliable. That's all that I need. But yeah, definitely everybody stay safe. Enjoy your night. Get some rest. I've got to get some rest. I'll see you, if you are coming, I'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over in West Palm. It's going to be, like I said, the description will be on the link in this video later on tonight, probably within like 15 minutes after it goes down. So just look at the video, give you all the information. The things that I would definitely say is make sure you have a valid fishing license, have a fishing pole, and that will guarantee you can open carry. If you just want to come out and say hi to us and just chill, if you're carrying, make sure you have a concealed weapons license. If you're not carrying, just come on out, come up to the bridge. We'll be out there around 11:30 on the bridge. We've got the media, they're going to be there, and we also have the counter protesters, Moms Demand Action. So everything is going to be an amazing time tomorrow. So, and even if you don't get to make it, I will be going live. Yep. KDK says yes, I will be doing a live stream for the gathering. I do believe I have a couple other people that will be able to do a live stream on YouTube. So if all I would say is just look in for Open Carry West Palm or something to that effect, and you should see it. But stay tuned to my channel. I will go live 100%. I always go live. I usually do kind of hey, who are you and what are you carrying type of thing, so that people can say, hey, hey, that's the same thing I carry, or oh, I like that one, or whatever. You know, you get to see what's going on live on that bridge. So yeah, that's all right. Gunshine State reviews, it's okay. It's forgiven this time, but next time, all right, no excuses next time. And I can't say it enough. Don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. I've got a lot of good stuff. I've got more videos coming out. I will get them up as soon as I can. I'm going to be busy this weekend. I've got this thing going on and a couple other things. I will get them up as fast as I can. For everybody that's on Facebook, stay tuned to Facebook. Go to the Florida Carry Facebook page. Get on there. There will be live streams on the Facebook page. There will be live streams on my YouTube channel. All that good stuff. I'm going to go get some rest. I'm going to finish up the little bit of stuff I got left to do. And I'm going to say, Solo Yacker, deuces.